Morning, peeps. This is Big Mike back for episode 3 of my Atlas gameplay. And I had intended to let you guys watch me build a huge base, possibly a bigger shipyard, maybe a bigger ship, start getting all the mechanics down for that. I had a huge fail in this episode, and you guys are going to see how you can pretty much waste 40 hours of gameplay in about 10 seconds or less. So hopefully this video will help you guys prevent doing the same thing. The accident I made really frustrated me for quite a while. I actually had to quit playing for a while so that I could settle down from it. But please, watch the video. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment in the down low. And as always, help feed Big Mike. Hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and watch for the notifications of when my future videos come out. Also, always smash the thumbs up button. I appreciate that. That lets me know if I'm doing good. And then if you leave a comment, I've had a couple comments now. People ask me to play other games and how I did other things. So let me know what you want to see. Episode 4 will probably be the rebuild of what you guys see me fall apart in this episode. So thanks all and enjoy the video. Yeah, as frustrating as it is, sometimes you just die. And you know what? That's just part of the game. So, all right, got a few things. Couldn't find water quick enough, and I just decided, oh well, I'll just die and let my stuff. Okay. I thought I'd created a company before. Let's just create a new company. I don't want to name it that. Let me leave that one. Let me leave that company, and let me name it BMG, just for shortness. Create new company. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So now I should be able to see kind of a history and a log of what's going on. But so that's pretty cool. What? Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no. So I've lost everything. My base, everything. The door won't even open. Oh, check that out. Okay, people. That's how to lose about 40 hours worth of work in 10 seconds. Yeah, don't do that. If you create a company and you leave that company, it takes everything that you had in the company and it's now part of a Big Mike Games company that does not exist anymore because I created BMG. Yeah, all right. Well, that's cool. So at least I know the pin codes on all these guys, so I can at least get my inventory out of this. And I'm going to stop the stream here and we'll pick up later after I've rebuilt somewhere. So, okay guys, you guys just witnessed me doing the stupidest thing I've probably done in the game so far. The thing you got to realize is whenever you're creating a company, when you click on the company button, by default it pops a box up and it says create your company name. I created the default, which is always your name with company on the end. And I didn't want it to say when I was chatting and when people were seeing me, it would say Big Mike Games at Big Mike Games Company. So I wanted to create it and have something a little more unique. So instead of hitting this button right here, which is rename company, I clicked this button here, which is leave company. So one of the things that's kind of frustrating, Arc does the same thing, but I believe in Arc now it doesn't default to the company owned. I've already changed all these and I didn't see it. I did it too quick earlier. I was moving too fast. I forget what I was even wanting to do. I was going in to eat some food and then I had just died, so I was a little frustrated. I lost like 1,000 wood, like a couple hours worth of work. So I went in and quickly created the company and then left the company. And like I said, lost everything. But when you create a company, if you're doing it by yourself, you're going to play solo, go into the governance tab and change all of these that say company owned down to personally owned or personally ridden for creatures, personal taming, everything, change it to personal, because that way your stuff, if you accidentally lose your tribe or your company for some reason, you get booted from the tribe or company, then you retain everything. Now, one thing I would say is if you join other people's companies, they can sometimes encourage you to join them so that they can, they're being a little mischievous. You join their company and then they can boot you and you lose everything you had when you joined the company. So you got to be careful of that too. So unless you know somebody that is inviting you, make sure that the company settings are where you won't lose everything if you get booted or if you leave the company. So anyway, note to self, and you guys definitely don't hit leave company unless you know the governance is set to personally owned everything. Alternatively, if you just want to rename it, click rename company. The benefits of having the company is everything that happens will post it down here in a kind of a log file here. That was my main goal, what I wanted to have there. So now I've got it. So when you guys saw me, I was being a little careful not to fall off here, because when I built this base, my intentions were I started it and I stopped building it because I wanted to gather up a ton of resources and then do an episode where you guys saw me build the multi-level house base, and then I was going to build a larger dock and a larger ship and everything. I was going to do all that kind of in one big episode or in 2 or 3 small episodes. Built this huge awesome door, which is now perpetually locked. That's not pin coded, but I did pin code all my crates with the same pin code. Those 2 out on my raft. I've got 1 over there on the other side of this wall. But I was scared to fall off of this because when I set all this up, I built the foundations. It would not let me place walls over there. It kept saying, this is an issue with art too. Sometimes you can place a foundation and it says, when you go to put a wall on, it says too close to enemy foundation, which doesn't make any sense. If you can put the foundation down, you ought to be able to put a wall up. So anyway, I got a little frustrated at that, and I put all these walls up and I stopped, and I said, I'll just figure that out later. I'm going to drop a storage bin here so people can't get in, and just leave it there, and I'll figure it out later. So I thought maybe, I would destroy all that and put a door here, and then I wouldn't have to worry about it all. But in the meantime, I'd quit and just started grinding a lot of materials. And I show you guys here, the saving grace to get into these is that, I can hit E and type in my code. So I've got thousands and thousands of everything in those. I got stuff over in those, and then obviously in the other one. The only problem is I can't get back in here. I can get into this storage crate from outside, but I can't get into anything else because the door's locked. And it's going to take I think some of it's 15 days before. I think this storage crate's 15 days, something like that, ridiculous. Yeah, 15 days. So I wouldn't be able to get into this for a long time, and I would lose all the resources I had. So, and then I made this up high. It's on, you can't really see it. I'm going to go ahead and jump off so you can see. They're on pedestals and tall foundations, so there was no way to jump up in there. I couldn't get in there. Can't get my raft because I don't have a raft anymore, but even when I had it before, it wouldn't get this close, so I couldn't jump from the raft or a ship into my base. And the other funny thing is I actually watched a guy the other night for about a half hour try to jump into my base from here, and I swear he did it for 30 minutes, and I was like, what are you doing? There's nothing in here to steal. So what I did is I started practicing sprinting and jumping from different spots from here to try and jump over the crate. It took me a good 30 minutes, like I said, and I think I finally got it. So let me see if I can do it. Sprint, jump, and there it is, okay? So I just jumped right over it. Oh, no, it lagged me out. Let's see if I can do it again. I don't know what happened there. There we go, okay. I got in. Hopefully it doesn't lag me out again. So I'm in my base. That's cool, but the problem is now I've got all this extremely heavy inventory and no way to get it somewhere else because everywhere else out here is built on. You can't build anywhere out here now. Guys have stuff built everywhere. So what I did is I got some inventory out and I ran way over there you can barely see it at the top of my spear right there. I built a 4x4 and I, under the new tribe name, built a 4x4, dropped a bed because I was worried if I die, the bed I've got over there doesn't work anymore for me. I wanted to be able to spawn back into the game. So I did all that. Then I thought, man, I want to just come over here. I want to rename the tribe again back to the exact same name, see if I can get back in, which I didn't think well enough about it. So I did that again just to see if it would work, and it didn't. But obviously the other thing is I did not set the governance on that tribe, so I lost all that stuff over there too. I still got I got storage bin over there with the key code. So fortunately, I can get all my stuff. I just can't get it to where I need it. So I built a new place on the other side of the island, which was about the only place I could find. When you look at the map there, you see the X right in the center is where I'm at. On the all the way south, on the other tip there, there's a little boot looking thing I built right on the beach over there. I built like a 5x5 type foundation. I found a really crazy spot that I didn't think would exist, but it does. Problem is I got all this inventory and loot over here, and I got to get it over there, or I just need to build from new over there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build over there. Somehow I may come over here and get some of my inventory and take it back. I'm going to build a shipyard over there. It's a pretty cool spot. So I'll show you guys in the next episode, episode 4. We'll do a base build. I'll carry all this stuff over there, and I'll make a bunch of stuff, and then we'll do the base build on the episode. But for now, hopefully this has helped you guys, and you don't do the silly things I did. Don't do rename. If you're going to create a tribe or a company in tribe in Ark, or a company in Atlas, hit the rename there and do your governance. Set your settings in here. Do not hit the leave button until you know for sure you want to leave and lose whatever's in the company. So hopefully this helps you guys. You know, as always, feed Big Mike, hit the subscribe button, and all those good things. Appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video and it prevents you from doing something silly like me. Take it easy, guys.